Madden world, what it be like? It's your boy Foe. Xbox 720 is the gamer tag on the PS4, and yo, this is that double triple Madden OGs, and we are back dropping that quality content to help you get your Madden game better. So let's go. We on that late night flight tonight. I think I'm gonna drop about 3 videos, maybe 2. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I want to cover something tonight. We are in Atlanta's playbook, ATL. Shout out to Mike Vick, the Mutt God. What we are looking at tonight is going to be I-form tight twins. Now I know that may sound familiar because in Baltimore's playbook, we went over weak tight twins and they had a play PA cross F will that could bomb every zone in the game. We were trying to recreate it, try to figure out like what the fuck, like it was a really good play, right? But it was only unique to Baltimore's playbook. Well, I found it in another formation in Atlanta's playbook, and it works just as good, if not better, actually. So I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with it. So let's go ahead and look at this formation. Now, a couple of things that I like is just the fact that it's a quick audible one. So we don't have to come out in it because we always can audible to it. The next thing is we have a fucking stretch in this formation. So this formation instantly becomes better than the weak tight twins formation. But then let's throw some sugar on top, man. We have a play that is literally, it's quickly becoming, because I've been running this for the last like 3 days and stuff, kind of online, some stuff like that. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite plays in the game, PATE corner. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on the field real quick. And I just find that I have great success with it. And I'm gonna show you what I like to do with it. So let's go ahead and look at it. First of all, Martavius Bryant is on this nice drag route going right to left. Well, no, left to right actually. And he is gonna create our high-low with Ladarius Green. Then we have the angle route with Antonio Brown, and then Nix is on a route that we need to change, so we're actually going to put him on a wheel, and then we're going to motion him to the left. That's our setup. We like to keep Le'Veon Bell blocking because we love having play action blocking under center. It's going to stop a lot of those glitchy ass NBA 2K block sheds, and NBA 2K just came out. I've been playing that shit. Have y'all definitely let me know, man. Comment at the bottom, bro. I've been getting my player on. But we got that blocking, but then also we have great spacing because now we have a route going to the left, Antonio Brown's going to the middle of the field, and then Bryant and Green are working the right side of the field. So we have great spacing with this play. And I'm going to show you that the route that Nix is on is a fucking pain in the ass. I mean, this is cover 4. Look at how open he gets in cover 4. And the main reason why we like this, and that's another reason why we keep the play action, is because linebackers and safeties react to the play action, 1. Okay? That's something they're going to do every single time. And then 2, this angle route that Antonio Brown is on is occupying all of these flats. So let's go ahead and put him in a cover 3. Oh, and I might want to like actually put the wheel route out there. Let's put him in a cover 3. As you can see, look, he just gets wide ass open. That's cover 3 and cover 4. I'm gonna even show you. Let's go ahead and call like a zone blitz, because you know a lot of people like the blitz, right? So let's find us a blitz. So fire zone bluff is the blitz. I just really want to show you that, like, if it's a cover 3 shell or a cover 4 shell with some kind of blitz, it doesn't matter what it is. If it's that kind of a shell, you're gonna get this action if they don't press you down. If they press, you'll still get it. It'll just be, you'll just have to make sure you're reading it right. But look, seam flats are out there now, and you're gonna still find that you're gonna get this action. I mean, it's the only route over there on that side. So what you're gonna end up having to do, you're gonna force them in the cover 2. basically they're gonna have to play cover two to try to shut this down. This is what I found online or just using it, or they're gonna have to do a let's go ahead and fix it. They're gonna have to do like the max coverage on one route to the left side of the field where they play hard flat, curl flat, and deep blue. And well, why is that? Because I know you're probably thinking, well, maybe, because I've seen online where people say, well, like if you're running like a specific blitz, if they're abusing the flats, like put them in a hard flat and stuff like that. So let's call cover three and let's put them in like a hard flat. So you see you got hard flats now, so that should take away our will. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you that no, this is not gonna do anything for our wheel route. Our wheel is still gonna get wide open because it is in fact a hard flat. The only thing you really can put over there to try to control this is a cloud flat. And if you don't know how to get a cloud flat over there, then I'm not, like it's just gonna be one of those situations where that's the only thing that's gonna cover it. Hard flat's not gonna cover it. And the only thing that covers it is a cloud flat, to be honest, like where it can kind of handle it by itself. Or you're gonna have to man it up. But even if you put him on man, Knicks isn't capable. But if you put somebody with speed right there, just say they play 2-man under, which I'll cover that in a little bit, like he would bounce off the sideline and get wide open against a man coverage as well, which is a problem. Knicks isn't gonna do it because he's a fullback and he kind of sucks. He's slow and he didn't have the route running to make it happen. But I mean, that route is just a problem. So now let's go ahead and kind of move on. I just wanted to kind of spend a little time with it at the very beginning because it's really, really important that this play in zone and it works like a motherfucking. As you can see, we got the high-low read going on, and then it's play action. So our high-low read actually is gonna work a lot better. And what you'll find is we're gonna do a lot of running the football out of this formation, and that's cover three. We'll cover two last. So let's go ahead and look at Antonio Brown. So this is cover four. And he didn't have to do all that crazy ass jumping. I probably could have just put him on a you saw him get wide open. It's just when you got people like Antonio Brown or Dez Bryant, they gotta like show out for the fucking gram. All he had to do was possession catch that, and he would have been good. Trust me. Let's go ahead and put it on a cover three. So same thing, no different. So now let's look at cover two, all right? So looking at cover two, let's put it in a cover two. If it's like cloud flats, then that's gonna do a pretty good job at trying to wrangle up the wheel. So two things you wanna do. One, if you want to, you can just cancel the play action. Take the 5 yards, right? If you wanted to. And that was 5 yards. I can get 5 yards by canceling the play action and still throwing the wheel. Or you could do a couple of other things too. Or you can do the obvious thing, which is play the high-low over here. Take your 5 and a possible, you know what I mean? Or if you want to, now one thing I did notice in like cover two as I played was a lot of users who were playing the angle route, and they try to take that away and like play a cover two. So that happens somewhat. Also, if you motion this guy out and they're playing like to the left because of the wheel, if they're playing like a cover two, and we'll go ahead and put it in here. If you do that, a lot of the times, as you can see right there, then the yellow will bag up, and it's gonna be on you to make a good throw. Like I just didn't make the best throw right there. Like I kind of waited a little bit. I threw him too far out, and you see that like that. So he's kind of playing a little bit back. Now if you want him to kind of get out of the way, in the cover two, I'd recommend just changing your setup a little bit. You could just call like an in route and just play it like that against a cover two. That'd be a great way to go about doing it. And you get that kind of action right there where he kind of like drift a little bit and he be open in the cover two. So I've seen that a lot. And plus against a user, if you change it up like that and you play like an in route and you start dotting that in route up, he'll bite down. Cause I've gotten people to start trying to bite down and pick that off, and then I can throw behind them to Antonio Brown. So that's a way to look at it too. Now we can go ahead and go with cover two man real quick. And there's just a number of setups you could do with this, because I could also, and like I said, man, if I had a better fullback on this team, like if I was playing with like the Raiders, Reese would get open against man-to-man on this wheel. But you know, you can look at this guy, he's going to be wide open. Also, because it's a heavy set in man-to-man, just remember your tight end is going to be matched up with a linebacker the majority of the time. And that means he's going to get separation. If you look over at Ladarius Green, he was wide open. All right. I will say that the drag is iffy depending on who you playing against. Like Stephen Gilmore, I probably wouldn't throw that because he might jump that drag. So be careful. You might just want to put him on a slant route. That'll probably be the best course of action. And then, like I said, if you had a better, I like to leave, if it's this team, I would leave my fullback in and I'd just be like, fuck that whole wheel route against man. But if you had like a better team, like where you had a better player right there, he'd bounce right up the sideline and really beat that guy with route running. And as you can see, the angle route isn't going to get jammed, and he kills Darby. Right there. And I picked this team because they got really good cornerback safeties, really just good overall defense. They might not be showing up in real life, but they got a good defense in the game. Know what I mean? So that's what I would do against man, basically. Now, other setups that you could look at real quick, because I got just a little bit of time, is also you could just remember, like always, if you wanted to, you could motion this guy out against cover 3 and cover 4. I just wanted to say that. And then you could, if you decided to block the, block Le'Veon Bell in any kind of way, you could just do that where this guy is open. Which I don't know why he didn't. Let's do it again. You could actually block Le'Veon Bell. So this is just an additional setup that I'm offering right here. And you could do that against cover 4 and cover 3. But I know y'all seen that before. You know what I mean? I just want you to think about it as an option. You know what I mean? Because you actually can motion him out and get that out route action going. So that's something you can also do in this particular formation as well. There's just a lot of things you can do if you want to start altering the play. You could start sending people over to the opposite side. You could send the wheel route up like this. This is something that I like to do too, where I set it up like that. When I'm just trying to play short, I'll send the wheel and they'll bite the wheel, and then I got Green coming behind it and I still have the drag. Man, it's a lot of stuff you can do with this particular play. And see, now I got like blocking, and I'll show you that on the replay, because that's kind of like a makeshift screen that you can do. So that's an additional setup. Like if he gets enough separation, which a lot of the times he will, I just threw it kind of early. If I would have waited a little bit more, then when he catches and turns up the field, the fullback will block for him. So it's like I just set up a screen. So that's one thing that you can do. And I just wanted to show you, you can set up like a makeshift screen. And I like to do that as well. Look how like in sync they are. Like he'll catch it and the guy's already turning up the field. You turn up the field with him and you make a play downfield. So that's another way you can do it as well. But that's the play PATE corner. Now we're going to move on to part 2, and I'm going to discuss our PA cross F wheel. So like Comment if you see anything I may have left out on the field, or if you like the player and you feel like I helped you at all. Please feel free to sub if you're new to the channel. And as always, respect the OGs. Peace.